India is going to showcase its best as far as the hosting the dignitaries is concerned, and this is no different given the fact that there is a range of products that have been put out on display. My video journalist Rahul is showing you around and telling you what really is in store. There are, of course, a lot of things, right from the best of apparel to the unique arts and craft that we really have in this country. And that is something which they're going to be showing. Is, of course, designer wear is also going to be put up for display over here. In fact, this is personally being supervised by Minister of State for Culture, Meenakshi Lekhi herself, who is here showing, will be showing people around as well. I'm going to just take you around as to what you can really expect. People are expecting to be brought here to be able to get a glimpse into what India is like and what India's culture and India's heritage is really like as well. I'm going to speak to somebody over here as well. Where are you from and what are you displaying?
Hi, I'm Siddharth Sehgal. I'm representing the state of Kashmir, and proudly said we are known for our pashmina. So over here you will see a lot of fantabulous global standard designs made in indigos, hand painted, hand embroideries from different crafts of India. So we're trying to integrate different craft on pashmina. So you would see lovely hand painting from Orissa, lovely hand embroidery from Calcutta, and also respecting the traditional form of Kashmir in form of kani, sozni and tilla. So the message is how to charkha spun all states of India in this beautiful craftsmanship.
How much time has it taken you to put all this together? Because this must have been like, this is going to be an experience for a lifetime for people of India and across the world.
So for me, I'm into this craftsmanship for 4th generation. It has taken a leap of time to create such a magical product, and I feel totally humble and gratitude that I'm able to represent this beautiful craft of India.
Siddharth, will the dignitaries who come in, will they be able to purchase anything, or this is just for display for them?
No, they are able to purchase, and that's why, keeping in mind their taste, we are trying to put the softer pastel colors and also some of the lighter embroidery tones so they can, purchase on the spot.
What are the price ranges that we're really looking at? While I ask my video journalists to show our viewers around in terms of what they can really expect.
So from souvenirs, we have starting range from 10,000 rupees and it goes up to lakhs, keeping in mind the workmanship on each and every scarf.
Also, one important question I need to ask you: India is pushing for the use of UPI payment. Is that something that you're going to encourage when the dignitaries come here?
Of course, we are open for that, and we really feel proud that the payments made by UPI is totally easy and simple for everyone. So definitely we're going to be encouraging that.
So we saw a glimpse of what Kashmir is going to offer. We'll try and take you around to a couple of other stalls. There are a lot of designer wares. This is, if I'm not mistaken, this is Ritu Kumar's collection that you can actually see over here. There are other collections that you see over here as well. This is the crafts that you really see. I'm going to ask my video journalist to show you around in terms of what you can really expect. The beautiful craftsmanship that India has on display, something that they will love to showcase to the world, something that they can very proudly tell the world that yes, India is a country of many cultures. Meenakshi Lekhi is here on the spot as well. She's taking people around. I'm going to ask her to join us for a conversation in a bit as well. But let's try and go to another stall and find out. Again, this looks like this is a stall from Kashmir and Pashmina.
पश्मीना मैम प्लीज़
यस मैम, ये सारे पश्मीन के कश्मीर के पश्मीना है जो हमारे खुद के 350 कारीगर हमारे ऑनर ने उसको लिया हुआ है गोद। जो स्पेशल जितने भी हैंडमेड कढ़ाई जितने भी होते हैं वो सारे स्पेशल हमारे लिए करते हैं। जैसे कि आप देख सकते हैं, ये हमारे सारे हैंडमेड कढ़ाई सारे सोल्स है, टोटल नीडल्स वर्क, और इनकी प्राइस जो है मैम 6,25,000 है। इनमें काफ़ी कलेक्शन होते हैं, जैसे कि फिगर्स में भी आप देख सकते हैं। इस टाइप ये फर्स्ट हैंड पेंट देन एम्ब्रॉयडरी में है मैम सारे। इनका नाम स्वयंवर है मैम। ये आप देख सकते हैं नीचे स्वयंवर करते हुए भी हमारे कारीगर जो बनाया सारे हैंडमेड के अंदर।
कितना टाइम लगा है इस तरह की शॉल को बनाने में?
मैम इस टाइप के शॉल्स को बनाने में मैक्सिमम 8 to 9 मंथ लग जाते हैं। जो हैंडमेड सारे होते हैं डिपेंड करते हैं कि हम कितने काम शॉल्स के ऊपर करते हैं। जैसे छोटे बॉर्डर हो गए, ऑल ओवर कढ़ाई हो गए, हैवी जामा हो गए, इस सब में 9 से 8 मंथ लग जाते हैं।
आप कितने एक्साइटेड है कि यहाँ पे लोग आएंगे, विदेशी मेहमान आएंगे, देखेंगे, खरीदेंगे?
हम तो बहुत एक्साइटेड है मैम कि काफ़ी मेहमान हमारे आएंगे यहाँ पे बाहर से, और अच्छा लगेगा हमें। इंडिया का प्रोडक्ट जितने भी देख के जाएंगे हमें बहुत खुशी होगा मैम।
Well, of course, yes, another Kashmiri display as well. I'm going to take you around to another store, which is a store which is from my home state, which is Gujarat. The Patan Patola sarees, an exquisite range of sarees. It takes months together to really make. Sir, please tell me your name.
My name is Sunil Soni.
सोनी जी, आप गुजरात से कितनी साड़ियाँ लेके? How many sarees have you brought from Gujarat? And Patan Patola is a Gujarati special.
गुजराती स्पेशली पाटन पटोला है जो बनने में टाइम लगता है, 7.5 महीना एक साड़ी के लगता है, तो ज़्यादा स्टॉक लेके नहीं आता। ये भी यहाँ से हम थोड़ी सबकी पसंद रहे ऐसा 30 एक साड़ी, 30 साड़ी और दुपट्टा लेके आए हैं। और ये जो पटोला है वो आज भी 900 साल पुरानी आर्ट की तरह ही बनता है। और इस पे पुराना जो विंटेज बोलते हैं उसी टाइप में ये वेजिटेबल डाई में पूरा पटोला बनता है। तो वो 11 महीना होता है एक पटोला बनने में। तो पाटन की आर्ट 900 साल पुरानी 3 फैमिली में से एक फैमिली में हूँ जो आज भी हम उसको जिंदा रखें।
आप मुझे बताइए कि आप जो साड़ियाँ वगैरह लेके आए हैं, आपने कितने महीने से इसकी तैयारी की? क्योंकि आप कह रहे हैं एक साड़ी बनाने में 9.5 महीने, 7.5, 8-9 महीने लगते हैं।
नहीं, वैसे 25-30 का स्टॉक हमारे पास रहता है, तो जब भी कहीं भी जाना है तो हम तुरंत आ सकते। तो जब हमको इनको G20 में आने का बोला तब उसके मेरे पास 20-25 साड़ी तैयारी थी, वही लेके आया हूँ।
Of course, Gujarat is a very special state given the fact that Prime Minister Narendra Modi himself is coming from here. It's not just sarees. Of course, what you can see is these handbags. You can see these dupattas that are there on display as well. We'll ask somebody to show us what these dupattas look like. If you can show us these dupattas. These are, we will speak to, yes.
Yes, my name is श्याम सोनी। ये सब दुपट्टे जो है डिस्प्ले किया हुआ है और ये सब पाटन की ऑथेंटिक डिज़ाइन है और इसके पीछे उसका पूरा हिस्ट्री है। जो ये डिज़ाइन है, जो यंत्र डिज़ाइन है, जैसे श्री यंत्र आता था ऐसे ही यंत्र की पूजा होती थी, तो ये पटोला में किया हुआ है। ऐसे संस्कृत में भी इसको चीर बोलते हैं कि आप भगवान के पूजा के टाइम इसको पहनोगे तो ये पवित्र ही है, आपके अंदर नेगेटिव एनर्जी एंटर नहीं होती। तो ये पूरा हिस्ट्री है उसके पीछे पटोला की।
Right. There is of course a lot of logic to everything that happens in India. He's showing us something around as well. Of course, there are a lot of people who would have come and taken. That on the screen is Anandiben Patel, the former Chief Minister of Gujarat, somebody who's now the Governor of Gujarat, beg your pardon, Governor of Uttar Pradesh. ये क्या है sir? What is this?
ये टाई पॉकेट स्क्वायर और कफलिंग का सेट बनाया हुआ है। ये आर्ट को हम लाइव रखने के लिए छोटा छोटा स्मॉल प्रोडक्ट हम लोग बनाते हैं कि जैसे कि ये प्रोडक्ट और आर्ट ये लाइव रहे।
So there's something in here for everybody, whether it's the women who can actually indulge in sarees and buy these sarees, and these are exquisite, and also for men who can buy these pocket squares as well. So there's a lot on display over here, and we will of course know what this whole experience is. There are designer wear, there's of course traditional art, there's traditional culture that India is putting out on display, putting out its best foot forward as far as hosting the G20 dignitaries are concerned, and a lot of wives of the dignitaries will be here through tomorrow and day after tomorrow. Minister of State for Culture and External Affairs Meenakshi Lekhi joins us. This beautiful stupa that we see in the NGMA. What is the message that India is trying to send? You know, a land of many cultures, a land of many faiths, a land of many followings, and
land of one culture, but land in which many culture, many expressions of culture can happen. So you could see Buddhism in this form, which is an offshoot of same Sanatani Paramparas. You can see the beautiful Amravati panels, which are crafted out of rocks, and look at the finish which they have been worked at. And you can see the digital representation of our ancient art and craft. And same art and craft, I can take you to a different space, which will show Gandhara style. So while you deal with one subject, it will be having multifaceted expressions in different forms. So this is one culture, various expressions.
I found something very interesting. It says roost and roots. You know, what are you trying to signify by that?
So the name of this particular exhibition is Roots to Roots, which means the foundation, the roots on which we are standing and how ancient they are. And the roots, R-O-U-T-E-S, which we have taken to spread across the globe. So this is what you're seeing is actually an exhibition, an immersive experience of Ajanta and Ellora. And Ajanta and Ellora, when you talk about Impressionist art, imagine few thousand BC and we were dealing with Impressionist art and dealing with blue color. So many have tried to, people don't know that blue color, which went to Europe much later, I think 1500 something. But few thousand years ago, we were using the blue color.
We're showing them so much. We are taking them around. We are getting them the best of our art, culture, and also, what we have in terms to offer in terms of textiles as well. How much time has it taken for you to curate something like this?
So this has been curated by Mr. Raghvendra Singh, who's the former secretary of the ministry, and I'm sure he's taken a lot of time. Maitri Buddha. We talked about different kind of panel and artwork, but look at this expression of Buddha with mustache and long hair. And this is all this is all Gandhara style, from cremation of Buddha to the birth of Lord Buddha. I want to show you one very exquisite piece. This is when he was fasting, but this is also the Penis period, which is the Gandhara style. I want to show you this.
Yes.
These heads are from Akhnur, from Jammu and Kashmir.
Right.
And imagine this was the craft which India had, and this is what the history of Jammu and Kashmir is. So very few people have this knowledge, but this is, I want to show you, Atlantis. So this is the reflection of the Indo-Greeks,
Right.
where the Greek characters you can see, and I want to take you to a very special place. So you see the jewelry section, which is from Gandhar period, Takshila. It's actually from Takshila region. See this piece, here piece. Then I'll show you.
Beautiful neck piece.
Can you imagine? This is few century BC.
I'm sure the ladies are going to come. They're going to be super excited to see all of this.
I really want them to see it. See this husli? We use it even today.
Right.
Today also you see the husli. And see this bracelet. See this. A bracelet.
Right.
A ring. It just showcases that this is what India is all about. That when you talk about jewelry, you see the science, technology related to it, how this fine craftsmanship would have existed throughout, and we continue with the traditions.
Meenakshi, you always believe in doing whatever you say and doing it in spirit as well. Tell us more about your sari. Your sari looks very, very interesting what you're wearing today.
So you saw upstairs there was this pitchway, which is a hand-painted piece which we use behind Srinathji. Now, if you do the hand painting and you use those colors, obviously you can't wrap it around because the paint will wash off and it's a different form. You can't really. So this is a print of pitchway painting. So let me showcase this.
Right.
So yesterday was Janmashtami, so I chose to wear this sari, which is Radha and Krishna from a pitchway painting, and cows, because this is of Gopashtami, when you see these cows.
My final question to you will be, no visit in India is ever complete without a good meal as well. What are you serving to the dignitaries tomorrow? Because you've been talking a lot about the millet and millet influence.
So you're going to see a lot of millet influence, and you're also going to see that we've tried to cater to the Western palate, but the Indian way. And it's going to be a memorable meal for everyone.